The dear Steve goddamn Bannon, racist piece of garbage, who wants to
by people.
who wants to decentralize the United States, the administrative states. That piece of shit. Look at that garbage. He is a corrupt individual. He's so corrupt. Remember when they would build the wall and he stole the money from the people who wanted to build the wall, and he took a couple hundred. And they arrested him at a yacht that belonged to this guy. Now they arrested this guy who's a Chinese. And he's a Chinese guy who ran away from a dissident, whatever you call it, from China. So he's the one who's been giving him all that money for his podcast to keep him going with his project. Steve Bannon, not the summer before, spent the whole summer in Italy. Him and a couple, they did a monastery, a monastery where all the monks used to be. He took it over and wanted to make it a school for new leaders, for future leaders. The Italian government closed it down. They know what he wanted to do. They already had enough of Mussolini. They don't want fascist bullshit. And he traveled all over Europe, inciting the white Europeans against the minority whites, minority Muslims, Indians, whatever. Oh, you got to take back Europe. Europe is for the white man. The white man. Listen, just live and let live, my friend. Everybody loves everybody. I don't know. I don't know what that hatred came from. It's not like we're getting over it though. I mean, okay, listen. This is him kissing her.
It's monumental. Remember, it's a new China, new Chinese, and now essentially new currency. I think the initial success has been pretty extraordinary. I mean, the level amount of work that went on this by people was incredible. And of course, it's trading China. You also have the Himalaya Exchange. So I think if you look at it, the pieces are coming in place. You have G News, you have GTV.
Okay, all these companies he has. I know what Geta. I didn't know he owned Geta, which really means Gata. These were all BS. These were all fraudster. He was taking money from millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars from investors. He was a con artist. And right now here, Steve Bannon is paying him back. Remember when they arrested him in his yachts and he gives them money? Oh, he's doing good. He got GTV. He's doing all right. Everybody could take their money and give it to him. This was.
There's Getter. There's now H-Coin. There's the Himalaya Exchange. There's New Federal State. There's a whistleblower movement. There's G News and GTV. If you look at the institutionalization of the counteroffensive to the Chinese Communist Party, it's pretty impressive. And if you look at all the death and destruction the Chinese Communist Party has brought about.
Oh, this was a fraud. The Himalaya coin. Everything right now that Steve Bannon endorsing for his Chinese friend, they all were nothing but fraud, taking people's money, investment, and just leaving them holding up an empty bag. It was all lies. This is what you're dealing with. Steve Bannon is a criminal. Steve Bannon doesn't care about the your plight as a person. He acts like a populist, but he makes money. He's rich. You know how much money he got from the Saudis to start the Arab Gulf strife they had with Jared Kushner? Hundreds of millions of dollars. Don't believe these people. These people don't have the interest of us or yours. They just want to create havoc. People hate each other, create division amongst people, and try to divide America.
And just in the last couple of years, all the positive things, of New Federal State and Miles Guo and the whistleblower movement, and now Getter and G Fashion, and now you got the H Exchange and the Himalaya Exchange. You got the Himalaya Farms, and now you've got H Coin. It's pretty breathtaking. I mean, it's pretty breathtaking about how these things have been stood up in the scale of them and the sophistication of them. I mean, Getter's still the most sophisticated by far alternative to Twitter. And there's been some pretty smart guys, Peter Thiel and others in the United States that are trying to make alternatives. So,
Ho Wang Kwok, a.k.a. Miles Guo, arrested for orchestrating over $1 billion in fraud and conspiracy. See right here? Let me make it up here. See it? Read it? Yeah. See it? This is the U.S. This is the U.S. Attorney, District Attorney of New York. USA William is alleged he Wong Kwan, known to many as Morgan, led a complex conspiracy to defraud thousands of his online followers out of over $1 billion. Kwok is charged with lining his pocket with money he stole, including buying himself and his closest relatives a 50,000 square foot mansion, a 3.5 million Ferrari. Is there a car for $3 million? What the fuck? I'll walk, man. Give me just 500,000. I'll walk. Ferrari and even 236 mattresses. My mattress and my whole bed is about $1,000. There's a mattress for $36,000. What does it do? Does it sleep for you? This is what wealth is. This is what extreme wealth is, man. As alleged, Quack, I'm gonna call him Quack. That's Steve Bannon's friend, lied to his victims and promised them outsized returns. You saw that video, right? Returns if they invested or provided money to GTV, his so-called Himalayan Farm Alliance, blah, 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 and the Himalayan Exchange. You saw that with Steve Bannon was promoting about a minute ago. And in other words, this piece of shit is nothing but a thief. And it's, you know how they have the song rap, games, no games? A thief knows another thief. Steve Bannon is a Chinese asset. Well, he's our leader. Steve Bannon, he's going to lead on the next instruction of the White House. And we're going to take over the government. Shut the fuck up. You're not going to take over shit. The deep state will fucking eat you alive. You think that? When they arrested him, the whole floor went on fire. He owned the whole 18th floor in the building. It all went on fire. You think he was burning documents or something? I love firefighters. They don't give a fuck. Once they go on a fire, they break everything on site. They know it's about to live. Because they know every obstacle against them is going to kill them.
It got hot real quick. It was good. And then
The whole floor. Breaking. Fire consumes entire 18th floor of Chinese billionaire Miles Guo Wang. Sorry, sounds racist. I don't give a fuck. Apartment in Midtown Hotel. Oh, he lives in a hotel apartment. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you could own a whole floor in a hotel. I don't know what's behind that. Why he would burn that down. This is them. You know. I'm so in love with you. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. I'm a fraudster just like you. I'm a thief who steals from poor whites and tell them that they are going to lose their grievances and they're going to be outnumbered. And I'm a Chinese swindler who steals from his Chinese investors, and I give it to you. God damn, I'm singing today. I'm feeling good.